stuff. Now, there is this magic show taking place on September 18. If the fights stay in place, there's going to be 4 or 5 really good fights that are on that bill. We talked to Frank Warren about it a bit earlier on. Now, Harsden's James DeGale MBE will be on the bill, but he's yet to find out who will be fighting. Doesn't really matter because it's WBA Intercontinental Super Middleweight, East and Southwest divide, guys that wear blue shoes and guys that wear black shoes championship. One thing's for certain, though, it's set for 12 rounds, and I don't expect the Olympic champion to go 12 rounds, but he trains for 12 rounds, but that's what you do when you train with Jimmy McDonald. I get fitted just interviewing Jimmy McDonald, I really do. Anyway, he told me it's time to ditch the holiday plans, though, and get into pre-fight training.
Summer's over, and we've got this big show, September the 18th, the Magnificent 7. I'm really looking forward to it, Bunce. I'm really looking forward to it, man.
Now, I know that it's over 12 and it probably won't go 12, and I know you do 12 in the gym with Jimmy Mack, you probably do 20, but something inside you, would you like to do a 12-round fight?
Yeah, like I say, I've got one of the best coaches in the world, so I'm always fit. Yeah, I just can't see no one domestically really taking me 12, to be honest, Steve, but hopefully Frank gets me a decent opponent, someone in the top 5, and maybe they can push me to the 8th or 9th round, but I don't think it will go 12 rounds. I don't think I will do 12 rounds in the next, say, year. Is that a bit big-headed, do you think?
No, it's a statement of fact about the degree of opponents. But there are a lot of them, big, you know, when I say big name, there are a lot of British fighters out there at your weight. So there's a lot of rounds potentially with Quigley, with Dodson, with Smith, with Kenny Anderson if he doesn't retire.
Yeah, there's some great names in the super middleweight division. And hopefully I'll be in some great fights in the next couple of years.
It's been a couple of years since the gold medal success. Now, I've had you on the show, the both the Satanta show and the BBC London show, and I always ask you the same thing. Have you started to come down yet? Are you well and truly down, or do you still have Beijing highs every now and again?
Every now and then I still think of the gold medal and stand on that podium and listen to my national anthem, because like it was probably the best moment of my life so far, do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's hard. I'm a part of an elite group, do you know what I'm saying? See, this sounds all big-headed, it does, but well, it's true.
You're a gold medalist, that's a small group.
Like, it's nuts. So yeah, I still get a tingly feeling now and then, or if I see like highlights on the telly, or if I watch it back. So, yeah, so but I've moved. I'm a pro now, and it's a new chapter of my life. So
you're not sort of sleeping in the tracksuit and with the gold medal anymore, like Tony Jeffries does?
No, I'm not that bad.
That was James DeGale there talking, and you know, one of the problems with James, or not problems, one of the things with James is that, you know, if he says things like that, you know, he's a gold medalist and he is in an elite group, but it does sound a bit cocky, but it's also a fact. I mean, Audley Harrison used to get brutalised by the press and lots of people inside the media because he said the same type of things. But they're true, aren't they? If you think about it. Here's a guy, you know, he tries for 4 or 5 years at top international level, World Championships, European Championships, Commonwealths, and falls short of a medal or just picks up a bronze, and he gets the Olympics and it all comes together. That makes him an elite athlete. And, you know, perhaps his crime is that he tells you it. He's not ramming it down your throat. He's just saying it as a statement of fact. And once again, what I always tell people, whether it's Carl Froch or whether it's callers or people I'm dealing with online, when I answer plenty of queries online, well, I always tell them the same thing. Never more than 4 or 5 feet away is his mum and his dad sitting there listening. Trust me, James DeGale ain't a bad kid. I converted Carl Froch to the fact that James DeGale wasn't a bad kid a few months ago at a Lonsdale function. Now, as